This girl was sent to prison when she was just 7 years old. Her mugshot shows just how young she was, and today I will tell you her story. Julia Ann Crumpling was born in 1863 in Newgate, Oxfordshire, to John Crumpling and Matilda Ann Moore. Her father, who was originally from Hampshire, worked as an agricultural labourer. At the time of her birth, she had two older brothers, Henry and William, and in 1867 a sister Frances was born. In July 1870, Julia appeared in all the local papers. It said Julia Ann Crumpling of Newgate was charged with stealing a pram, the property of Edmund Smith of the Crown Inn, Witney. The pram had been placed at the front door for sale, and later in the same day, Julia said to a girl named Sherborne, living in the town, "Just look at the pram my mother has just bought from Mrs. Bew for 12 shillings. Put your baby in it and let's have a ride." On P.S. Morgan going to the house and finding the pram there, the child said her mother bought it the previous day in Witney, but Julia then pleaded guilty to stealing the pram. She was sentenced to 7 days in prison under the care of the prison chaplain, to then be released under the condition that the father promised to send her to school and watch her conduct in future. 10 years later, in 1881, Julia was working as a housemaid for Elizabeth Osler in St Clement Danes, London. In 1888, aged 25, Julia married Giacomo Francisco Giacobini, an Italian hotel chef. In 1891, they were living in Shaftesbury Avenue, St Giles, London. Living with them was Julia's niece, Flora Clack. In 1901, they were living in Firth Street, Soho, and in 1911, they were living at 6 Canterbury Road, Deptford. The family lived in Deptford the rest of their lives. Giacomo passed away in 1930, and Julia just months later in 1931. She was buried on the 9th of June in Camberwell. As she never had any children, there is nobody left to remember her. So rest in peace, you will be remembered.